Well, hello everybody. It is Sunday, July 12th, 2020, and I hope everyone's doing well. Before I get into my empties, I would like to mention that there is a comet streaking through our skies these days in the dusk and dawn times, and the comet is called Neowise, Neowise, and he was discovered earlier this year, a newly found comet, and really quite exciting. So we've been going out in the wee hours. He's best seen in like the hour before dawn, so between say 4:30 and 5:30, and he's kind of low in the northeastern sky. Apparently he'll be out there for another night or two, and then it might be easier later in the month to see him at dusk. So anyway, the comet is Neowise, and I do encourage you to go out because this doesn't happen every day. A very beautiful sight, and you can clearly see his comet tail streaking behind him. So very cool. All right, I have some empties for you. So the first is finished a soap. This was a gentle gel hand soap in Boardwalk Vanilla Cone by Bath and Body Works. First of all, I love this bottle. Isn't that pretty? But this smelled so good. A very authentic waffle cone kind of scent, along with just the sweetness of the vanilla. I loved this. Beautiful. And I must say, this gentle gel is much easier on your hands than the foaming. I love the foaming ones because it's like being a kid, right? That foamy soap is just fun. But this was really better for your skin, in my opinion. So I enjoyed that. Now into the wax. I have a new vendor here, new to me vendor. So on Etsy, the name of the vendor is Wicked Wax Studio, and this was recommended by Brenda, Pretty Polka Dots 14, on Instagram and YouTube. And she recommended this vendor, so I just got a few things to try her out. I'm really impressed. This first one is called Fallen Peaches, and it was peaches and mint, aloe, and green clover. And I've got this melting right now. It is lovely. The peaches and mint together it's sweet with a nice, I would say, kind of peppermint note, and then the aloe and green clover just give that green freshness behind it. Really pretty. I would say a medium throw on that one, medium to high, because I've got two warmers in the living room which opens into the kitchen area, and I can smell that beautifully in there. The other one is called A Horse with No Name, also by Wicked Wax Studio. Cactus and sea salt, patchouli, cedar, and cypress. So this is gorgeous. A green kind of sultry note, a little bit with the patchouli. And I get a bit of the cypress, not too much of the cedar, and I would definitely buy this again. This has a high throw. I have it in 2 melters in the back of the house, and I can smell it throughout the back of the house. It is filling, I'd say, 3 rooms at the back of the house. So I'm impressed with Wicked Wax Studio. I will order from them again, and again, thanks to Brenda for recommending. All right, next we have, I'll go through a number of different vendors here, and then at the end I'll do Bunny Sisters. This is Destination Wax Pink Sari. I loved this. This is one of her classic blends. I got this in the, I would say, new customer sampler, high plus throw. So I really, this is pink sugar combined with patchouli essential oil. I love this. It's sort of a sexy scent, I would say, and very calming with the patchouli. I love this. I will buy this again and again. Next up, we have several things from Closet Full of Wax. So the first 2, these are ones I order every year. I love them so much. This is Carnival by the Sea from Closet Full of Wax, which is salty sea air, vanilla ice cream, and funnel cake. And I love this. You know how salty sea air can take over the world, and in this one it is blended so beautifully that it just makes you feel like you're sitting by the sea having a funnel cake with some ice cream on top, and you're relaxed and enjoying the sun. Beautiful blend. This was in the Bubbles, her new shape. Love, love, love. The other one, also from Closet Full of Wax, was Butterscotch Coke Float. This is my secondary label because I lost the other bag. And this is, again, I bought a staple. I buy this every year. It's like being a kid. Butterscotch Coke Float, so juicy and sticky, and it's like it's all over your face, and you're just enjoying that summer treat with all your friends and not worrying about calories, and it is just so divine. So I will buy that every summer. I love it. Thank you so much, Michelle, for that beautiful blend from Closet Full of Wax. And as always, she sends a lot of samples. So this one I really like. This was a mixture of blue sugar, which is the men's cologne type, and twisted peppermint, the Bath and Body Works type. I loved this. So 2 years ago, I melted so much blue sugar that I kind of burned out on it. I loved it, and then I just went overboard, as I tend to do. I know that's a shock. And last year I couldn't, so toward the end of last year, I never wanted to smell it again. And I thought, oh, blue sugar, dare I? And I put it in the melter. This was gorgeous, and I would buy that again. So I'm so happy that this blend brought me back to blue sugar. So from Closet Full of Wax, really nice. Next I have some cups from, Scent Shot cups from Kay's. First is arugula. Love this, love, love, love. This is such a perfect green lettuce, watery vegetable green garden-ness scent, and I love it. High throw. This, look at this tiny 1 ounce Scent Shot cup, and it filled my house. Love, love, love. Next up was her tomato vines, and this is so realistic. Again, it's just like you're in your garden. You've just picked a tomato, and that vine scent is on your hand. The most realistic, I think, of all of the tomato vine vendor wax that I've enjoyed. And last was sorrel, I think that's how you say that, and lemon thyme. I loved the blend, but this one was kind of light, which is unusual for Kay, but I would buy that again because it was absolutely beautiful. The thyme and the sorrel, it was lovely. So not a cleaner lemon, more like a fresh lemon, and really a relaxing scent, I would say. Next up, now this is a different vendor, and there's unfortunately no marking on the little bag. This was from the UK, and it's called Passion Melts. And I met this very nice woman on Instagram and saw that it's a soy wax, and I just like the sound of her blends. So this was cotton candy, just simple cotton candy, but really nice. I let it cure for about 2 months, and it threw really nicely in the front of the house. So I would order from her again. Again, Passion Melts, and I liked it very much. Next, from Rainbow Melts, which is fast becoming a favorite vendor, Seaside Goddess. I was in a very fresh, watery mood this week, and this was Ocean Mist, Sea Moss, Dewy Floral, and Water Mint. This was a high throw, filled the house. I will buy this again. Absolutely spectacular. And this was 4 of the little Twix bars, so I cut them and put them in different melters. Love that. Really, I don't think I disliked anything this week, so you might tire of hearing me rave, but these were all good. Next up was a sample from Empire Alchemy called Hop to It, and this was dark chocolate, mocha coffee, and blue sugar. So I dared to do the blue sugar because I found that I don't run away from it anymore. And this was a medium throat, really different. I would say the blue sugar with the chocolate I hadn't smelled before, and I liked it. I would get that again from Empire Alchemy, who I'm having good success with. This one, unfortunately, I did not. This is warm vanilla sugar, so I guess this is the one I didn't care for. This was from Old Primitive Treasures. It was a generous sample, but really very nondescript and hardly any throw. So I'm saddened by that because I love some of their blends, but that one I would not buy again. This one unfortunately got wet. This is a sample from the Bathing Garden, who I love tremendously. And this was a grape mix that I don't remember the name of, but it was basically a grape soda. And it threw well, probably a medium throw, and I enjoyed that. I love the Bathing Garden. Next, from Candles from the Keeping Room, is Palo's Strawberry Patch. And this was Palo Santo and Strawberry Patch mixed together. I loved this. High throw, very sultry. I would say the strawberry was the fresh type, which I prefer. It was beautiful. And the Palo Santo, I love the scent of that wood, and the two together, that was gorgeous. And I'm happy to say I do have more of that. From Rose Girls, I melted tangerine, lemonade, ginger ale, and this was fabulous. Citrus, juicy, you got that fizzy note. I really like the tangerine as compared to orange because it has this slightly different quality than a straight orange. And I love ginger ale, so I will get that again. Very nice. I think this came in her, it was her last pre-order, if I'm not mistaken. And earlier, last night and this morning, I was melting this wonderful mix from Vintage Road Candles, banana taffy bubblegum cake. So much fun. You just feel like you're a kid. I love candy banana. I love fresh banana. I love banana. And with the bubblegum and then that birthday cake. So this is just a fun summer scent. And it threw beautifully throughout the house. Plus it was very pretty. Sarah makes gorgeous blend mixtures with the colors. Gorgeous. Yellow and pink and white. Threw beautifully. From Ava's, and Ava, I continue to get great throw. This I had discovered buried in the drawer. It was an older, I thought I was through all my 19 wax. I was not. This is from January of 19. Black raspberry and vanilla, and very juicy. This threw beautifully, high throw, and I use this as a blender. I think I put it with a bread note that I had from something else, and this really was great, and I was happy that it saved the bread mixture that I was melting. Blackberry jam, similarly high throw. Also, was these two were older and tucked back in with my gift wax. Juicy blackberry, not perfumey, very sweet. Really like that. The rest is Bunny Sisters, and I went through quite a bit of samples from the Bunny Sisters, so I will try to. Gesundheit, bless you, Eli. Eli sneezed. I'm going to say hi. Hello there. He had a little sneeze. Now let's see if I can get this back on here without dropping it. Okay, good. All right, so these were a number of things from the Bunny Sisters. This was a shape. Cape Arago. So this is Rainforest Air and Stormwatch. And in keeping with my watery, fresh mood this week, gorgeousness. I would get this again. Medium high throw. Very springy, rainy, ozonic. I loved that. Next, dears, this a moment of silence for the beauty of this blend, which is grape soda from the Bunny Sisters. Of all the grapes in all the world, this is the best, and I may have mentioned that before, but I love this. So juicy. It's like putting your head in a vat of Welch's grape juice. High throw throughout the house. My husband loves this. It just makes me laugh. It makes me happy. Next up, this one surprised me. I loved it. Wits and Sass. I am not normally one to like this much of a bakery, strictly bakery blend, but this is fresh baked bread, waffle cone, and ice cream. Yum, yum. That one's really nice. It's just delicious. It smells like a summer baked treat with ice cream, and I loved it. Summerberry pie, similarly. The Bunny Sisters is working on my bakery taste. So this is raspberry, strawberry, blueberry cheesecake, vanilla ice cream, and pie crust. And mainly got all of the berries and lovely mixture and the ice cream, but then the pie crusts, as it melted, there was more and more of the pie crust. Just delicious. Summerberry pie, Bunny Sisters. Dead Man's Curve. This was to me a strange one. It was wood sage, sea salt, fresh cut grass, shaving cream, and fizzy pop. Now, individually, I like all of those notes, but together, I just couldn't decide if it was it sweet, was it fun, was it calming, was it natural, was it fresh? I think that fizzy pop kind of threw me for a loop with the other fresh notes. So I don't know that I would get that one again. It was just different. I might try it again. It wasn't bad, but I wasn't sure what to do with it. Next is Camp Crystal Lake. I like this. This is Marshmallow Fireside and Strawberry Rhubarb Pie. I didn't get much of the Fireside. I didn't get that smoky note, but the Strawberry Rhubarb Pie was beautiful and it had a medium throw. Next was Fresh Bamboo Salted Cantaloupe. And that was really nice. It was fresh from the bamboo, and then you got the sweetness of the cantaloupe, but the salt kind of brought it down. I have been having trouble with melon just being too sweet for whatever reason this summer for me. And I love this because the bamboo. Medium throw, I would get that again. Next was Just Relax from the Bunny Sisters. I really loved this. French lavender and chocolate orchid. I had not had that combination before, and I loved it. Medium throw. beautiful. And you know that French lavender, I really like that. It's the more herbal type, and with the chocolate orchid, I can't speak, with the chocolate orchid, that was a gorgeous combination. And finally, excursions. And this was a sample, and I am trying hard not to continue ordering, but I love this. Pink sand, seagrass, and fresh bamboo. So it was very much on the fresh side, and the pink sands, gave a little bit of sweetness. High throw, I loved that. So it's on the website now, and I'm trying very hard not to place yet another order. And finally, I just want to show you this gorgeous loaf. There was a pre-order from the Bunny Sisters in which you could get loaves in this very dandy container for storage. So as you see, I have melted some of this. This is banana grass, which is banana, fresh cut grass, and vanilla bean Noel. Oh, please come to Mama. Such a beautiful blend. So I really am happy with all 4 of the loaves I ordered, and I will enjoy these tremendously. So that is it. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you all will have a great rest of your weekend and week, and remember to go check out that Comet. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.